So I got this new setup, so I thought I'll do a quick video to see how that works and see if you like that. So we're about to close this deal, so it's pretty late right now, and I'm going through these financials, which maybe I'll actually share with you a little bit on what the deal looks like. A lot of you watch this channel, they want to own a business that's making at least 7 figures a year in sales, right? And you think that it's easy, and you think that it's, no worries, let me just watch a few of Moran's video and get a deal done. Well, this deal we're working on for the last, I think, 6 months. So the revenues, just to walk you through the numbers, did 5.1 million in 18, 5.4 in 19, and 5.8 million in revenues in 2020. So it's one of our community members, Spencer, and it's been a while, and the way he found the deal was through a broker. Just negotiating through a broker, a lot of people just don't have the guts to even talk to brokers. They think that they don't know how to position themselves, then they're done. They think that, okay, if one broker told them no, then it's like, okay, they can't do the work. They think that if one banker or one institution tells them no, then they can't close a deal. Well, let me tell you this, even this bank that I'm going to share here in a bit is going to finance us alongside investors. They wanted us to deposit $50,000 just to talk to them and get a term sheet. Well, guess what? It's negotiable. Like I sometimes say, banks are sometimes like a flea market in Thailand. Like, you negotiate a price, and then let's say that if you try to walk, they'll come back to you and try to get you back on a discount. At the end of the day, everyone want to make money, even bankers, right? I think you got to ask yourself, like, why are you scared to think that it's even possible for you? Why you don't think that you can own a 7-figure business? Well, what I found out is that most people are not, they didn't work on themselves enough in their life. They didn't fail enough to see that they're worthy of something. They don't have, first of all, they don't have a vision. They think that they can lead a team of employees without having a vision, without having some kind of a personality and a character that's been through some stuff. They think that, trying to be selfish and think just about themselves will work. Well, guess what? If you have 20 employees and all you care about is how to make the most out of money from that business, they're not going to work for you for a long time. If you look at the biggest businesses in the world, the reason that the employees are staying in the business, because there is a bigger mission to that business. There's something bigger than just, hey, let's make a few shekels. That's the only way to get things work in business. And then I see just lazy people. People think that, people either think that it's impossible and they become victim and they just hate. And I'm like, okay, you want to hate, I don't care, just do your thing. Other people just think they're too entitled. So it's kind of like the other side of the coin. People are entitled, think they don't need to do anything and just sit on their back and wait, and things will come to them. It's not going to work. So just ask yourself, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Like, in the end of the day, it's simple. It comes down to simple things, like what's your work ethic looks like, how much you're working. Right now, it's the middle of the night here, and I'm still on my computer because I enjoy that. I don't have to do that. Like at this point, I'm probably getting enough to pay my basic expenses just from the interest I'm getting from random currency investments. But I enjoy that. I'm feeling like on my purpose more than ever. There's big projects that I'm working on behind the scenes that I think can really change an industry, can really change and make a difference in a category. That's what excites me. And I'm thinking a decade from now, where can I be? Not now. And that's what excites me. And I'm more productive and more excited about work than ever. Because what else you gotta do? Sit on the beach and drink cocktails. There's only so much of those you can do. Trust me, I've been in probably any country and city I wanted to. Like it gets boring at some point. Party too much, that gets boring too at some point. Like there's nothing that's as fulfilling as building something big and impactful, something that can also give back to a lot of people. And you know what? Guess what? If some of my stuff and your stuff is going to be part of the awareness of millions of people, then even if you get 1% of people who don't like you, that's going to be potentially a lot of people who don't like you, right? 1% of a few millions, that's still a lot of people. You can literally fill a stadium of haters. So, but you got to ask yourself, what do you want to do? Like I see the guy we're closing a deal with right now, the only reason he's making it, so he's going to be the entrepreneur, the CEO of the business, while we're supporting him with raising capital and kind of like be his board and helping him, provide him with the strategic advice on how to lead the company, how to manage the financials and finance and forecast and just management in general, and to hopefully do more acquisitions in the future. But the only reason that he made it to work is because his consistency, is because he don't have notifications on his phone 24/7 and he's watching different Instagram stories all day long or YouTube videos. And yeah, even if you watch mine and you just go through a video after video after video, guess what? You're probably not productive. You're probably not doing anything that's producing any work. So don't expect any different results. So like I said, then some of you are going to be lazy, entitled, and the other side of you is going to be a victim and a hater. But if you're going to step up and believe in yourself just a little bit more, be less scared about failure a little bit more, then the score will take care of itself. There's a great book that I really suggest you all to check. It was recommended when I've heard it for the first time by the founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, which I actually really look up to. He's really, in my mind, bringing a lot of kind of like the woo-woo world alongside like let's build something big and impactful with technology, with businesses. So hopefully one day I could even scratch his legs with the level of impact that he had. Some people might think it's good impact or bad with Twitter, but I think that just by the fact that you having so much impact on a lot of people and you can direct that impact into the right place, as the leader, as the founder and the CEO of that company, I think that alone is worth something. And obviously I'm sure he got some haters in his life as well. Just wanted to share this pretty straightforward deal. So we'll share some of the numbers, but in a nutshell, 5 point something million a year business, in million a year in revenues. You know, how many of those businesses do you need to actually live well, have the lifestyle you want, make enough money to live in a nice house, have a nice car, have a good and fast internet, and maybe even pay you know, people that you love and help them to live a better life, especially now with all the messiness we have in this world that seems like going mad. But it's interesting, I think that what's going on right now in the world is pretty much what I found out, and I'm curious, let me know in the comments below what do you think, what it's been like for you. But for me, it looks like those who were productive and creative just became more of this, and those who were lazy just became more lazy. You know, when they say that when someone drinks you really see the real version of him, I think that the last few months with what happened really shows us the real version of a person, of is he going to be productive and try to build something big and meaningful, or is he going to be lazy and kind of like, you know, do nothing. Anyway, yeah, random video, new setup. I hope you like it. You should see it in the day. It's pretty cool. We got a nice view behind me, so I'm going to try to make some more of those videos because it's pretty easy for me just to click record versus like putting a damn camera in front of me and preparing myself with a mic. It's just a mess. It's crazy. And here I can just rant and be, I think I can be really myself versus just being, you know, preparing myself in front of the camera. Like at this point I can literally just have random thoughts and ideas and just click record and it's done. It's easier for me, and then, you know, we can get things done. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if you have some questions about this deal or others. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon.